Well, about 2 years ago, I did a search on the internet and I found Lawson's name, and I reached out to him and he came and gave a quote, and I got a couple other quotes. And at the time we weren't ready. 2 years later, I gave him a call and he was Johnny on the spot and came right out and knew kind of already what we wanted, kind of changed the plan and went something a little bit bigger.
Having the kids just running around on the turf barefoot is really cool to me, to be honest with you. I don't have to worry about sticks going in their feet or anything. I really love that our son can have his friends over and just play golf or do the basketball thing. Like, we want kids to come here, and now they've got a good safe space where they can play, and it warms my heart to see that. And our daughter plays on play set over there, and she's had so much fun. This place was a mud pit before we got the turf, so now it's always pretty.
The interactions were great. As soon as we reached out, like if we had any questions, they'd be back to us within 5 minutes, or they'd always answer our calls. I've never had that type of service before, I feel like.
Oh yeah. We felt very safe, that we could trust them, and that we knew that they were gonna follow through with what they said. So we were very happy with that feeling alone. Having 2 kids here and everything, we felt like this was a good company. I think the efficiency and the diligence in getting it done as quickly as they did and as well as they did, like everything was perfect when they were done. And I couldn't believe how quickly it all came together. They were here every day, sometimes until 7 o'clock at night, getting it done. And we couldn't believe how determined they were to make it right and get it done and give us exactly what we had asked for. It was wonderful.
They had said it's going to take 5 weeks, and it took 3. And usually when you hear that, they cut corners. They didn't cut corners;
No.
they added things. So.
Yeah.
And there were surprises along the way that were nice, and we had lights in the golf holes, which
Oh,
I didn't know about.
That
They
was
didn't say
such a
anything
fun
about.
surprise.
We knew we were getting lighting up the steps, and all of a sudden we have lights on the putting green, so we can putt at night in the dark.
That's cool.
It was really, really cool experience.
Well, first of all, I will absolutely recommend your service to everyone. We've told everybody that this is the best we've ever seen because of the communication, because they made us feel like this was absolutely going to work out the way that we envisioned it. Definitely felt like whatever we were dreaming, they could make it happen. You deal with companies that are like, there's no way we could do that without costing an arm and a leg. But we felt like it was reasonably priced for what the work was, including the hard work that they did. We were happy to write the check for it, honestly.
I guess overall, them working well with you and constantly wanting to know what you want to do.
Yeah.
They have ideas,
Yeah.
but they're willing to listen to your ideas. And we had a lot of different ideas, and this one was the best. And it was a joint effort. It wasn't just them or us. It was a joint effort between us and Greystone.
Yeah, you felt like a team.
Yeah.
It was nice. I liked that. When they say they're going to do it, they actually do it.
Yeah.
That's hard to find sometimes these days, to be honest with you. Trust is a big thing for me, and I do believe that I will always be able to trust Greystone.
We had this huge space that we didn't know what to do with, and we had our ideas, and some ideas didn't work and some ideas were better. And so the whole building of trust happened when they would sit down, have meetings with you, and just kind of, here's what we can do, and here's your options. And I like having options, and they gave us plenty of options. It felt like a relationship, a teamwork, that you weren't just in it like, oh, it's us against this company. They're just trying to do what's best for them. No, they're trying to do what's best for you. That's how I felt.
Yeah, you can tell Lawson cares deeply about it being what you want it to be, and follow through with whatever he says to you. He makes you feel comfortable and safe, and like you can trust him, and he's not going to just take your money and run. There are companies that do that, and we unfortunately have felt that fuzzy end of the lollipop before. It seemed from the beginning that Lawson had a vision, and he was very trustworthy. He gave us his honest opinion and we went with it. And then he delivered. Watching the guys work each day just blew us away with how quickly they did it. And they were not cutting corners at all. And we could see that. So the trust was just growing each week they were here. Yeah.
They delivered on everything they said. So there was never like, oh, they're going to show up today and then they don't show up. They showed up every day that they said they'd show up.
Yeah.
They got it done in time. So it wasn't like, where's this guy? You don't have to constantly.
Yeah, we never had to worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, never had to worry.
Yeah, well, I love that they told us about certain kind of stone we could use for the stairs, as well as the stones to just go around for aesthetics, and the bushes, and all the way up, there were different kinds just to give it some variation. I really appreciated that. But yes, it's very customizable from each stone placed down to each little platform to all of it. It made us feel very, I don't know, grateful, I guess, that there's so much change and it doesn't look like a cookie cutter, boring background. It's got some style, it's got some spunk, and I really like that.
And they were actually able to save some of our bushes and plant them and use them for the project. So it's not like it was a complete waste of what we had, because some of them were really nice and they saved them during the work, and it was nice to kind of see that. And they just placed them where the design was, and it was just great to see. And I mean, like you said, from every stone to just everything being put down, from the turf to the putting green, it's been a fun experience. And I mean, it's cool to see a vision come together.
Yeah. And I love that even after they were finished, it's been 2 months and they're still checking on us to make sure everything's good. And that's invaluable. I would just say the efficiency. It was amazing to me. Every day, they got so much done each day. We would look out the window and see like, oh, they've already started putting the turf down. And before we knew it, the entire backyard was done. And it was just so quick and efficient at the same time. I've worked in real estate for 20 years and I've dealt with a lot of different companies, and I've never honestly seen anyone work as hard as they have, as efficiently as they have, and cared. They actually cared about it being exactly the way we wanted it. So to me, I'm a big fan.
And for me, it was communication. You reached out to them, they got right back to you. So it was very easy communication-wise, and just getting things done. And like she said, efficiently, but also because the communication was so good, they knew to do it.
Well, before we had this horrible hill over here, and it just, every time it rained, this whole area back here was just a mud pit. Our kids never came out here. We basically ignored this and pretended it wasn't even part of our house. And this has changed our life to finally enjoy the outdoors again. We didn't want to even come out here. So now we're out here as much as we can. We love that there's a drainage system and everything, so we don't have to worry about any puddles or flooding or anything like that. So it's been awesome. It really has.
Yeah, to finally use this space after 6 years, it's been really nice.
Yeah.
So we actually have a backyard.
Yeah.
Again, we had a backyard, but we didn't have a backyard.
Right. It was a blast from the beginning to the end. We definitely felt we can trust Greystone. We know that they're gonna do exactly what they say. We don't have to worry that it's not gonna get done. I just love everything they've done, from every stone to the blades of turf. It's so nice that we can enjoy this back here. We know we can have parties. We can have our kids run around in a safe spot. And that is something that matters the most to us, is that our kids know they can bring their friends back here and have fun, and we can have fun with our friends. So it'll be awesome. I can't wait for them to do our front yard because we need some serious help with our front yard. So we'll be calling Greystone to come back.
Honestly, like the flex space that they were able to actually get more room out of. So we actually had more seating, and it gave us more room for basketball goal, because eventually it's going to be a great flex space for when the kids do get older and they want to just hang out by the fire pit. You can just put a little thing out there and put some seats around it and just have a nice sitting space, and just it changes and it evolves, but it stays the same. And it's amazing to see, and it's going to be great use for years and years to come.
Yeah, I like how versatile it is for sure. But yeah, it's been awesome. Like it was fun to watch the whole process, and it was special, and we're glad it wasn't forever. That was really nice. It didn't take that long, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
When we see all the construction in our neighborhood, it's taking 6 months or so. It was nothing like that. Efficient, 100%.
I have to agree with that.
Yeah. It was so good.